before we start with our race, we have ourselves a little bit of another temporary driver change this season. Wow, I've had more driver changes this season than any other season. And this case is Michelle Samedi. She apparently broke her arm during a wreck at Joe Gibbs International Raceway, our last race. And so Ryan Camden, her relative, I think, a fellow teammate of her, he's going to be taking over for the 79 for the next two races. Samedi will make it in time, I think, at Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken, but Ryan Camden will be filling in for the 79 for two races only, and then Samedi will be back in the ride. So anyway, I just wanted to remind everybody about this, and well, enjoy the return to Road America. For the first time since Season 1, the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series heads into Road America for the running of the LHP 14 Florida Cinemasins 250. Season 1, though, back in Season 1 in Road America was a complete borefest. This season, though, the return, I'm going to try as best as I could to make it as much more entertaining of a race than it was back there, and yeah, I'm gonna try the best I could, because road courses aren't usually the funnest tracks to race in our 2003, but I will try to make it as fun and unexpected as possible. So anyway, on the pole today it is the 51 of Austin Geip. On the outside is the 7 of Kyle Sosnowski, and starting third in the 79ers, Ryan Camden, filling in for Michelle Samedi while she's out for two races after she injured herself in a wreck at Joe Gibbs' last race. Starting fourth is the 20 of Kyle Beck, and then fifth is the 1 of Jacob Lawler, and in sixth is the 25 Alex Ragow, and seventh is the 14 of Rohit Vaidarvu. Then it's eighth, and eighth is John McNamara in the 11th, and then ninth is the 23 of James Shelley. Rounding out the top 10 is the 33 of Alan Smith. And now, without further ado, let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
Road America is known for its topsy and turvy turns, and I really wanted to race back here for like ever, but yeah, the racing has been boring. But there has been a rise in popularity of this track in our 2003 racing, so I figured why not use it for another race. This Road America course layout is a little bit different from our last one we used, so hopefully the little difference makes it big. So here we go, Austin Geip and Kyle Sosnowski leading us to 15 laps here at Road America. They're going up the hill, the big hill, and the green flag is out. We're underway at Road America. Here comes the first turn. It's make it or break it. Oh wow, Ryan Camden got too high. He's trying to save it, and the 51 is off. And there he is for the lead. There's the 51. Now the leader. Through the Sargento Bridge. And now the 51 is pulling up to a comfortable lead. All he has to do now is to survive these turns and not pit throughout the entire race. He's good. Ryan Camden. Oh, now Alan Smith got a bit on the sand right there. These turns are a little bit deadly. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a lead change going on? I think there's a lead change going on. Kyle Sosnowski's trying to make a move on 51 of Austin Geip. And he puts Geip over, but Geip tries to save it through. Oh, Geip desperately trying to save it, trying to prevent it, but now he's going to do it. He's got the line. Wow, what a scare there by the 51. But he makes it out. Oh, the pace car is really unusually crooked there. I don't know how that to be. I don't know how that happened. Meanwhile, we see the 11 John McNamara battling with the 25. Oh, he got through the 20 as well. That's 2 for the price of 1 there. He's now up to 3rd. Oh, wait a minute. His teammate Kyle Beck is fighting back. Here they come towards that final curve. And up the uphill straightaway. And that's where the start-finish line is placed. Here they come as the first lap is going to Austin Gipe. John McNamara and Kyle Beck, Joe Gibbs' teammates, battling for 3rd place for a podium finish. And I think the 11 is going to get that one. The top 2 is pulled away from the other pack, though. Ryan Camden, like I mentioned, whoa, Camden got a little loose there. A little bit bumped from Ryan Camden, but he did keep his car together. He may lose a little bit of momentum there. And Alan Smith is coming up quick. Ryan Camden is filling in for Michelle Samedi after Samedi got injured during a wreck at Joe Gibbs International Raceway. Our last race in which, And here comes Alan Smith, and oh, whoa, someone's got, wow, Camden got a piece of the sand. That's going to cost him a position at least. Oh, wow, this is so close. There's already someone spinning. Oh, there was already a wreck. There was already a wreck behind them. That involved Rod Houston. Rod Houston and Jacob Lawler in the pits. We'll get back to that later. Sosnowski somehow is closing in on Austin Gipe. I wonder if he's ever going to make the move. Like I mentioned, road courses are not the funnest tracks to race in because there's not a lot of lead changes in road courses, but we could have one here if Sosnowski keeps it in the line. Lawler and Houston are out of the pits. Let's see how they got in the pits in the first place. I don't know, they might have gotten damage from an earlier altercation, or, oh wait, no. Let's go back to what happened. This happened on the very first lap, believe it or not. And here they are. Here's Rod Houston going 3 wide with Nick Parasols and Dustin Ray. And then around this point, he tries to pass the 15 on the high side. And then he tries to navigate through the turn, but he braked too hard and got too loose into the sand pits. And Lawler joined along with him. I have to see how Lawler got in. So let's see how Lawler got into this mess. Oh no, he suffered the same fate too. He got too loose on there, and he lost grip. Oh, I could have sworn on the second lap I saw someone getting up on the apron a little bit back there and getting a little bit of dirt around where where Ryan Camden is in. Around here. No, let me see that again. No, that was some dirt. That was some dirt. I'm sorry, that was some dirt. I thought I saw someone getting too high up on the apron there, but nevertheless yeah, no, that was my bad. As we head over to lap 3, and it's still all about these two. I wonder if the lap cars of these two will be a factor for the leaders. Oh, Sosnowski lost a bit of grip there. He's going to lose him. And the field is pretty much separate. Virtually the entire field is separate. Ooh, 3-wide battle here between John Raddick and Billy Bishop and Luke Walker. Oh boy, this is fun. Ethan Hamill just got past them. Now the others are trying to do the same. Here they come towards the turn, and I think Bishop has the advantage. Bishop, oh, I think Bishop's going to try to go for Hamill. And he is going for Hamill. He's got him. No, he hasn't, so Hamill got the good run. And he's stuck in the sand, so tough break there. I think the only reason Sosnowski got into this position for the lead was, I think, because Austin Geip got a bit of a run on the bottom. Oh, and here comes the pass battle. Here's another battle between Angel Navarro, Mark Matthews, and Nick Parasols, who we saw earlier. They were around where Rod Houston was, and then Rod Houston spun out. And no passing, and we have ourselves a bumper to bumper. We have ourselves bumper to bumper to bumper at one point. I think at one point these four bumped each other's tails right here, right about here. All trying to wait for the move. All trying to make the right move at the right time. Oh wow, Trevor Harvey a little too high back there. He did save it though. As we see more side-by-side battles happening in the back of the pack. And now it's a 1 second lead. It is now a 1 second lead for the 51 of Austin Geip. And here comes a battle for the top 10 position. There you see the 70 Chris Harley getting a run on Ryan Camden. And there he is. He's got a good run. And he got him. Now let's go through the field a little bit. Going through the field style. And there you see the first driver, Austin Geip, your leader, the pole setter. He's going for his second win of the season here. And he did win before at Thornton. That was a road course. That's a street course. So winning a road course, he'd take both road courses. If he does so. Geip was once the points leader halfway before the All-Star race, and he actually won the All-Star race. Now he's dropped back a little bit, and he hopes this win could help him. If he does get the win, should he keep it, he hopes that it'll help him out in the point standings. Meanwhile, in second is Kyle Sosnowski. He's won 2 races, I think, this season, and he could go for the 3-win-a-season club membership. And third is John McNamara, is also going for his second win this season. Namara has been strong in the past couple races, but has never been able to deliver, aside from that one win in Montreal. And then fourth is Alex Ragow, also going for his I think third or second win of the season. And he's going for another win in the Pokemon Cup Series. He's already showing his strength. And there you see Alan Smith in the 5th spot. He's been so close in 2 races in the World Tour. Unfortunately, disaster struck. And he was never able to gain his momentum. That's your top 5 rundown a little bit, but we see some more drivers in the pits. I just saw a couple more drivers on pit road. That's Pichu, Trevor Harvey, Charles Roberts, Sarah Yitzong. And they all got too loose on the curve. They all couldn't avoid it. Let's see what happened. Let's see if they were all related. Let's see if all 4 of those all 4 of those spinning were related in somewhat. They might have. They might have. And there, I think it might have. So let's see. Here's Yitzhang's first. Here's Sarah Yitzhang. Yitzhang got way too loose up in the curves, and she lost her grip back there. And same goes for the 00. And the 54 couldn't make it, and neither could the 99. So that's how they got stuck. That turn is probably a turn not to be messed with, apparently. Geip has closed in a little bit. And let's skip ahead a little bit. We're about to approach 10 to go here at Road America, and Sosnowski, someone is trying to close in on the 51 as we approach the lap 6. And there's a caution. And there's a caution. For the first time today, I didn't even realize there was a caution right off the bat. I gotta see how the caution came out. It was just before they took the, let's see when the caution came out. Right here. And, that was before guy got into the, crossed the line, so it is gonna count. What happened? Oh, wow, I know what happened now. It's between Austin LaPlante and Dustin Ray. Let's see. So here was the caution first of the day. There you see Austin LaPlante getting spun by Dustin Ray, and oh, both hit the tire barrier really hard. I hope they don't get, I hope they're not hurt from that wreck. Because lately we've had injuries from drivers in wrecks. So here's an onboard of Austin LaPlante. Boom. And here's an onboard camera of Dustin Ray. Yikes. And so the question now, and now that was the cautions, first cautions of the day between Dustin Ray and Austin LaPlante. I honestly did not expect to have a caution at this point, but well, I'll make things a little bit interesting now. So that puts the field a little bit, it now puts the field together, and hopeful, and maybe Cinemasins may have at least a shot at getting the lead, or it could be someone else. You never know. Here they come towards pit road. Will there be any takers? And they are takers. The top two are taking pit stops at this point, Austin Geip and Cinemasins. But John McNamara is staying out. McNamara and Ragow notably are staying out, and that means McNamara is going to be the leader in the at least at the next caution flag lap. So here they come towards pit road as you see drivers entering. Not every driver entered pit road. That wants to make things interesting. So how about this? We're going to have an interesting Road America race. So half the field pretty much pitted, and McNamara though stayed out. So here they are already. And let's see who will come out first. And it's Austin Geip. Whoa, Cinemasins had a battle there, but it's Austin Geip coming out first. And so after that, after half the field pretty much pitted, Austin Geip came out first on pit stalls. But the new leader, though, is John McNamara. He chose to stay out under this caution, and we're going to get back under green on the next lap because only road courses take only 2 caution flag laps, and that's why it's set to 15. Dustin Ray and Austin LaPlante called it quits as they retired at 37-38 so far. They may go down a little bit deeper. We don't know. Trevor Harvey, Sarah Yitzhak are a lap down, and Charles Robertson Pichu are 2 laps down. However, there are less than 10 laps to go, so I don't think they're going to be with the lead, or they're going to be in line with the leaders. So, but if they were, that would have been disastrous. I mean, that would have been crazy, as they're trying to get back up to speed, at least to back up to the line. So, let's go. Let's see if we can go back into green right about now. And we may go back up into green. So let's see, but however, I would not be surprised though if they pitted at this very moment, if they chose to pit at this very, very moment. was just trying to skip through a little bit of it as we're trying to get back under green. John McNamara, your new leader. I think then it would be Alex Ragow, Colin McNaught, Rohit Vedarvu, and Ryan Camden in 5th. And here they come towards the stripe. They're going to be taking pit stops. I'm not even surprised. They're going to be taking pit stops just before the green flag. Yep, this whole entire line is taking pit stops just before the green. Too good to be true. Yeah, everyone's following them. Weird. But Austin Geip just got back under line, and he's going to be the leader again. And it's all pretty much the same order except half the field without. So, here we go, folks. It's back to square one. But we do know that Austin Geip is not going to lead every lap. Maybe. Here they come towards green. And the green's out. And Billy Bishop, right off the bat, he wants a run. And so does Mason Wood. And Alan Smith as well. So it looks like it's a big jam for second. And that could be good news for Austin Geip. And Geip and there it goes. Alan Smith takes the lead. And wow, they still rule McNamara as the leader. Again. Unusual. Thanks to the unusual start, Sosnowski is not getting a good boost. And he's falling back. He could lose third to Billy Bishop. He might. I'm not sure he will. Here comes the 7. 7 has the line. And he's going to be on the grass a little bit. That's going to be a difference. Bishop zooms by the 7 for third. Now the field separate as Sosnowski's dropping back. Tough break for the 7. He was running in second all day. You trying to make a move for the lead, and he got a bad start. He's now dropping to 4th. Meanwhile, the new driver in second is Alan Smith. He's trying to redeem himself for once. But Austin Geip, though, is really far out, and the road course makes it almost impossible to close in. So Smith needs a miracle at least. And meanwhile, we see other drivers getting out of their stalls after they pitted, unsurprisingly, before the green flag wave. I thought we were going to have a shocking twist like that. Apparently, it doesn't work that way. Here comes James Shelley, and James Shelley is going for the top 5. He's going for 4th. Over Mason Wood, trying to knock Wood into 5th. And he might just do it here for no, he didn't do it. Yeah, he did do it for 5th. He did knock him out. Wood trying to come back. Oh, look at that. You see Alan Smith. I think he closed in a little bit on the 51. Freilich is adding up to the mix. Tim Freilich is going to be adding to the mix. He hasn't had any good finishes this season. He's trying to finally get one from the defending series champion. Seems that defending champions have not had bigger luck in the following seasons after they won their titles. Season 1 winner Matt McMurray didn't win in Season 2. Season 2 champion Aaron Williams, he won 3 races. He did have success early, but then he struggled on later in the races and never won again. And in Season 3, Tim Freilich is yet to win this season. Oh, Freilich got a little too high back there. Freilich got a little bit of grass, and that may lose him a little bit of momentum. Meanwhile, Alan Smith is fighting hard. He's hard charging his way up to the 51. Could he make a move? Geip trying desperately to hold off Alan Smith in the 33. Smith has been getting a good run. That 33 machine, the 33 has not won a race since Matt McMurray won the title in Season 1. They've had McMurray return in Season 2. I mentioned earlier he didn't win that season. Oh, here he comes. He has a chance. He has a chance. Here he comes. Like I said, McMurray didn't win this season 2. In season 3, Nicole Williams took the 33, but she didn't get a win. Now Alan Smith is in the legendary 33, and with 6 to go, he's trying to finally get the 33 back to victory lane. Oh, he's on the bumper of the 51. Could this be a race? No. Oh, he's going to lose a ton. Oh, look at that. He lost momentum. Here comes Bishop for second. Good news for Ogo. Good news for Guy. That's good news for Guy. But battle for second is what he needed to pull away. 5 laps to go in the next period. This is now 6 to go. And Bishop's going to get second away. And it may end Smith's chances there. Sosnowski, though, trying to get back in front. Here they come towards the turn. It's a battle for second. Bishop might have cleared the 633. No, he didn't. Smith trying on the bottom at 16, and Smith gets too high. Smith gets a little too high on the sand. He lost second to Billy Bishop. Now Bishop has a chance for the lead. Any lap cars in danger? Not that I can recall, so I don't think lap cars will be a factor at all in this huge road course. 5 to go, and now Smith is going to have to fight his way back to second, and so is Sosnowski. Oh, here comes Smith. Smith trying to come back. Here comes Smith trying for a comeback. As these bad guys are going to be battling for most of the day. But that's what the 51 wanted. And he's pulling away off of that. It's going to take 5 desperate laps for these guys to make a move on the 51 to have a different leader in victory lane. 5 to go. Bishop has the edge as drafting help from Alan Smith. No, Kyle Sosnowski. But Sosnowski's going to move left and right. I'm not sure who exactly is Sosnowski's going to help. Oh, wow. Sosnowski got a little bit loose there, and Bishop is can keep second. Meanwhile, a big battle for 5th between and Tim Freilich is now in 5th. He's now 5th. He was 7th. He moved up 2 spots. So it is possible to move up in Road America. You just got to make it at the right time. And James Shelley and Tim Freilich battling for 5th. Freilich might get the edge here, and before they hit the turn, Freilich just clears him. Oh, a close battle between. It got a little closer at one point. Almost a 2-second lead for the 51. Mason Wood passes Shelley into 23, leaving him in the dust. Oh wow, more smoke behind them. I'm going to concentrate on these for most of the day because these guys are battling just to get in second, just to get a shot at Guype. But it may be too little too late unless a miracle somewhat happens, unless there's more pit stops to be reckoned with. Here comes Smith on the bumper. That very first turn, though, has been the killer. The momentum killer, apparently at Road America, so he's got to be careful of that. It's a battle between Sosnowski and Smith for 3rd, and we get it around with 3 to go. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's 4 to go. Sorry. 3 seconds. Smith is... No, look at that. Austin Guype has a 3-second lead over that. If Bishop is gonna have a chance to win, he's gonna have to gain a second every lap. He's gonna have to close in on him quick. Maybe a caution might not help. A caution may not help him at all, by the way, because when we hit 3 to go, the race ends if there's another caution. And the 66 might have gone victim of that wall, and he is down below in pit road. And now it's only Bishop in second, and all he's trying to do now is trying to close in on Austin Geip, who has been leading all but 2 laps today. And here's an onboard view of the 16 as he tries to close in on the 51. And Smith just passes Noski for third. And there's a little bit of a brief onboard camera view. They're not even hitting 100 miles per hour, by the way, at this course. They just barely missed 100 miles, so it's a slow course, but you got to take advantage of the fast ones, of the fast turns. And here comes the 51 of Geip. Let's see how much of a lead he has. Oh, Geip is pitting. Geip is pitting with 3 to go. And that's the miracle that Bishop wanted. Geip pitted with 3 to go. He couldn't make it on field. This has all of a sudden become a field mileage race. And Geip isn't going home to victory lane. How unexpected. 3 to go. Billy Bishop, your leader, but can he hold on to fuel? Looks like fuel is now apparently suddenly, unexpectedly became an issue here at this course. And they had to pit twice, and he couldn't make it on fuel. And we see other drivers pitting. Geip pitted. Ooh, a little bit of damage, a little bit of debris there. I don't know how that happened, but Bishop, your new leader, with 3 to go, but can he make it on fuel? Alan Smith is now in second, and Freilich and Sosnowski is going to try to battle for third, and maybe for possibility of a chance to win. So Road America has really made an unexpected twist here at a road course. I was really surprised. I'm really surprised. I thought Geip was going to pull away with the win, but I guess fuel wouldn't let him do that. I guess he did it too much. There's still 2 to go. There's still going to be 2 to go when somebody hits the stripe, so it may not be over yet. But if there's a caution, they're certainly going to make it out on fuel, strangely. But there is no caution yet. Here they come towards pit road. Does Bishop have enough? Can he stay out for one more lap? Here they come, final turn. Here's the final curve, and here's pit road. And I don't think Bishop has enough. Bishop doesn't have enough. Smith doesn't either. But Tim Freilich stays out to be your new leader with 2 to go. Angel Navarro is now his closest competitor in second. Navarro making a comeback after he was absent for one race. He had his father, Jose Navarro, fill him in there in the 92, and he did pretty well. But now Navarro's back to work, and he's hoping to close in on Freilich, and hopefully there's a chance for Freilich to win it. 2 to go here. Tim Freilich, the defending champion, trying to finally get a win here this season. But he has to keep it together. He needs to make it on fuel. And there's a big hungry pack behind them if these two were to pit. Man, this has become an unexpected race so far. At first, we had changes in the lead for very briefly, and the others, just before the only caution of the day, they all pitted just before the green flag was about to wave, and that gave Geip again the lead, miraculously. And now we're back into, and now it's much more of a twist as Geip didn't have enough fuel left with 4 to go, couldn't make it out, and now we have a different leader almost every lap. How unusual is this for Road America? I actually may return here next year. Next season, I mean, so. All Freilich has to do now, he has to be on fuel, he has to save fuel, and try as best as he can to get away from pit road. Here we go, the white flag will be waving, but the question is, will Freilich be able to take it? Here they come towards the final curve. Here comes pit road. He looks like he may be slowing. No, he's not. Freilich is out. Navarro slows down. The white flag is out for Tim Freilich with 1 lap to go. No competition behind, but he has to make it on fuel. And the next closest competitor, I think, it's Chris Harley. It is Chris Harley and John McNamara. This could be a battle for the win should Freilich run out. And the 70 might have had this. Here comes Alex Rago. But they're going to close. They're going to be eyeing on the 18 Tim Freilich, staying out for pit road, and they're behind 10 seconds behind Freilich. Can Freilich have enough fuel to make it to the line? We'll see. If he does make it, this would be his first win of the season for the defending series champion. He may not be able to defend his crown, but he might come home with at least 1 win. He's still running smoothly, no signs of slowing down. But unless if he pits on the final turn on the very last lap, he may win this, but we don't know though. We don't know. It could happen. We've seen that happen before. It may happen again here. Here they come towards that S curve. Here they come. That final S curve. That's where pit road is and just a few turns away. Oh boy, this is nerve-wracking. There's the final turn, the final stretch is pit road. Does Freilich pit? And he's not going to. And off the final turn, the defending champion, Tim Freilich, in the 18 machine, is going to get his first ever win this season here at Road America. And he just ran out of fuel, I think. The moment I think he hit the, he took the checkered flag, I think he just ran out of fuel. Wow. And who got second? It was Chris Harley. Chris Harley got second by 11 seconds. That was the final margin of victory. And he did run out of fuel just as he hit the start-finish line. Yeah, he ran out of fuel right there. So just in time, Tim Freilich makes it on fuel strategy to get his first win of the season at Road America. Wow, what a finish there. And I thought Austin Geip was going to dominate the race. And, well, it wasn't to be. There you see the leaders coming up Freilich quick, but it's too little too late. Tim Freilich makes it on fuel and gets his first win of the season for the defending champion. So a positive result, at least, to a not so good season, but a great positive result at least. So congrats to him on the win. Chris Harley has to settle for second. He came close. He would have been the winner if Freilich had run out of fuel. And then Alex Raga was third, John McNamara fourth, and Daniel Day was fifth. Nick Parasol 6th, Ethan Hamill 7th, Colin McNaught 8th, Rohit Vedarbhu 9th, and Leah Walker in 10th. The final margin between the first and second was 11 seconds, so even if he ran out of fuel on the very last turn, he still could have made it. He still could have made it. He still could have taken the checkered flag. Doesn't matter anyway, as you see the rest from 15 and 42nd. And there you see Austin Geip finishing 31st. Disappointing result for him, but well, unfortunately he pitted early, and that's what costed him the race. And so that'll be do it here. And Ryan Camden came 12th in his first of 2 races, filling in for Samedi. So, well, congrats to him on a good finish. Tim Freilich, though, what a win for him. He's back in victory lane in Road America. And now we head over to Charlotte, but before we do that, let's show you the standings. As Jonathan Thulman is now your new points leader by 30 points over James Shelley. Abby Sachs moves down to 57 points back in third. Ethan Hamill up to fourth. Austin LaPlante to fifth. Pichu to sixth. Ryan Acosta 7th, Nick Parasol's 8th, Kyle Sosnowski is 9th, and Alex Ragow is now in 10th. And 21st and 22nd are Kyle Beck and John McNamara, and the ones 23rd and below on your screen. And there's the rest of the field here. There's 47 drivers in all. Wow. That's the most I've ever had this season. Anyway, congratulations Tim Fralick getting the defending champion. Gets his first win of the season here at Road America. The next race though, it's Ethan Hamill's Guitar Center 500 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And the 10 of the final 12 races this season will be held at NASCAR Sprint Cup tracks. And then the other race will be held in Kentucky. And then we have our break, and then the Super Snack 500. Can't wait for that. But first we head over to Charlotte, the first track where Pichu got their first, where TA2 Racing got its first win. Charlotte. And it's going to be the 2013 version, so this is going to be more fun. So we'll see you at Charlotte.